Everything seems to be okay at the moment around the world, and even better in the life of Superman and Lois Lane. Clark wakes up one morning, surprised to hear another heartbeat coming from Lois, and he figures it out immediately. Lois is pregnant. The couple shares a romantic kiss in the air. Superman is ecstatic and starts planning everything, but Lois calms him down and reminds him to focus on the present. As Superman hears cries for help, he flies off immediately. Classic Superman. Meanwhile, Batman is fighting off criminals in a warehouse early in the morning when Superman arrives to lend a hand. Batman isn't too thrilled about the help, but to Superman's great surprise, he congratulates him on Lois's pregnancy. That's exactly why he's the greatest detective. Without another word, the Dark Knight disappears like a shadow. Tragically, things take a dark turn. Jimmy Olsen is shot dead by the Joker while he and Lois are tracking down a gang by the harbor. Harley Quinn knocks Lois out from behind, and it seems like the two maniacs are enjoying every second of it. Superman finds Jimmy's corpse and frantically searches for Lois. Batman, investigating a break-in at a high-end laboratory in Metropolis, is interrupted by Superman, who begs for help in finding Lois. Batman calls the Justice League into immediate action. Responding without hesitation, the League disperses in search of Lois Lane. Batman orders Flash to search underground. There, Flash discovers the dead body of Scarecrow, but is suddenly struck by Joker poison, and then cut by machine blades. Wonder Woman, meanwhile, extracts information from some thugs and discovers the whereabouts of Joker and Harley. Superman locates a missing submarine, pulls it from the sea, and breaks inside, only to find Joker and Harley wearing gas masks. They've released Joker toxin, and soon Superman is affected. Under the influence, he sees Doomsday attacking. In a panic, he takes the creature into space to neutralize him. Back on Earth, Joker and Harley are captured by Batman and the League. Batman quickly realizes the horrifying trick Joker played on Superman. It's too late. Superman, still under the influence, realizes he didn't take Doomsday into space. He took Lois. Her heart was fused to a detonator, and as it stopped, it triggered an explosion that destroys Metropolis, killing 11 million people. The Justice League narrowly survives, thanks to Green Lantern's quick action. At Arkham Asylum, Batman interrogates Joker. The Clown Prince of Crime reveals that he enjoys hurting Superman more than Batman, because Superman is easier to break. After handing Lois's lifeless body to Wonder Woman, Superman flies like a missile to Arkham. Not even Green Lantern can stop him. The building trembles as Superman crashes through and punches through Joker's chest, killing him on the spot, leaving Batman stunned. News of the destruction of Metropolis and Joker's death at Superman's hands spreads rapidly. Harley Quinn escapes from a police vehicle and flees to their hideout. Green Arrow arrives, apprehends Harley after a brief fight, and knocks her out. Superman, consumed by grief, becomes determined to prevent such tragedies from happening again. Despite Batman's protests, he and Wonder Woman decide to take a more ruthless approach to crime. Superman reveals his identity before the United Nations and announces his intention to bring peace to Earth, even by force. He intervenes in various global conflicts, from dictatorships in Africa to the Kashmir conflict, and even puts an end to the Israeli-Palestinian war. It's a bold and terrifying new world order. The Justice League becomes divided. Wonder Woman supports Superman's vision, while others, like Batman, refuse to compromise their no-killing rule. Heroes like Aquaman and Shazam choose neutrality and leave the League. The US government, fearing Superman's interference, sends Mirror Master to kidnap Jonathan Kent as leverage. They attack the Kent farm at night, burn it to the ground, and threaten Superman to stay out of their affairs. He begins to question his path, but Wonder Woman reassures him. Together, they track down Mirror Master in a bar, capture him using her lasso, and steal his belt, which leads them to Jonathan's location. Meanwhile, Batman confronts the president and warns him. If Superman learns the truth, he will kill him. Damian and Nightwing are training when Superman visits the Batcave. Damian thanks him for killing Joker. Superman attempts to make peace with Batman, but they argue about their differing ideologies. Their friendship fractures further. Superman gives a speech in Gotham, promising to relocate Arkham's psychotic inmates to a more secure facility. Batman warns Green Arrow, but before Arrow can intervene, Harley knocks him out. Harley, trying to become a hero, releases the inmates, forcing Superman and Batman to temporarily unite. Chaos erupts. Superman battles two villains at once. Wonder Woman defeats Poison Ivy, Batman faces Bane, and Damian, attempting to help, accidentally kills Nightwing during an argument. Superman ends the chaos with a furious blast. Batman cradles Nightwing's body, visibly heartbroken. Catwoman, in the middle of a heist, hears from Superman and rushes to the Batcave to comfort Bruce. For the first time, we see Batman cry, sobbing in Selina's arms. In the spirit world, Nightwing meets the deity ℭ𝔬𝔭𝔯𝔦𝔤, who transforms him into Deadwing, allowing him to aid the living and restore order. Damian visits his grandfather Ra's al Ghul, who attempts to ally with Superman, but Superman rejects the offer. Batman forms a resistance with the remaining heroes. To keep Harley from learning their plans, Catwoman takes her aside to watch TV. Batman's resistance plans to steal a red sun cannon from the Fortress of Solitude. As a distraction, the US Navy moves toward Japanese waters, but Superman sees through the ruse. At the fortress, the Resistance meets Jonathan Kent, who warns them to leave. But it's too late. Superman arrives and overpowers Captain Atom. Batman reveals that he had Atom shrink and enter Superman's brain with a shard of kryptonite, weakening him from within. Ra's al Ghul interferes, releasing a gas that kills Atom but not Superman. In the chaos, Green Arrow shoots a kryptonite arrow that misses and hits Jonathan Kent instead. Superman, in a blind rage, kills Green Arrow. Jonathan's dying words ask Superman to forgive them. It was an accident, but Raz manipulates his mind. Now, fully radicalized, Superman turns Earth into a surveillance state using drones made by Mr. Terrific. These drones monitor anyone suspected of criminal activity or opposition. When a group of Joker-worshipping teens is found partying in an abandoned warehouse, Superman slaughters them all with heat vision. Batman and Catwoman witness this in horror. Harley, devastated by Green Arrow's death, joins Batman in freeing Mr. Terrific from a prison in the Mariana Trench. Plastic Man, who has been hiding in plain sight, helps in the breakout. They succeed despite Cyborg's interference, who is briefly possessed by Deadwing. Batman leaks footage of Superman murdering the teens, damaging his public image. Superman retaliates by deploying Amazo to enforce peace in Smallville. However, Amazo goes rogue, killing innocent people. Raz had secretly programmed it to kill Superman. A massive battle erupts. Hawkman and Cyborg are killed. The League fights fiercely and Batman's team arrives just in time. Harley and Plastic Man land the final blows, defeating Amazo. Damian, inspired by Batman's conviction, finally sees through Ra's deception. He joins forces with Deadwing to defeat his grandfather. Superman, now beyond redemption, tries to arrest the insurgents, but Wonder Woman objects. Enraged, he incapacitates her. But suddenly, Superman from Earth-1 arrives, brought by Mr. Terrific. A monumental battle ensues. Superman versus Superman. Earth-1 Superman holds back, giving Injustice Superman the upper hand. Just as he's about to kill Batman, a voice stops him. It's an alternate Lois Lane who lost her Superman to Brainiac. Pregnant and alone, she reminds him of the sanctity of life and why he became a hero. Overwhelmed by emotion and realization, Superman breaks down in tears and surrenders. Batman decides to imprison him rather than execute him. In the aftermath, Batman finds solace in Selina's embrace. Earth-22 is finally at peace, saved once again by the Dark Knight. Batman reminds us that true strength comes not from powers, but from a steadfast mind. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe for more awesome videos. Have a nice day.